Hello everybody, Smyrna Cowboy here. How y'all doing today? Today is August 4th, 2016. Got the date wrong on the last one, the year wrong on the last one. At 1:03 in the afternoon. Just stopped by Publix to pick up some supper for tonight. My daughter and granddaughter's coming over while Kevin has a night out with his friends at work. Probably some business thing. Okay. And so I thought I'd give everybody a little heads up on my IRS adventure yesterday. For those that don't know, for those that don't know about my little IRS escapade, go back to the previous video. I'll put a link in the description if you want to find out. But I'm just going to give you the synopsis of what happened yesterday. So, don't do it. So, I get up early in the morning, and I go get ready to go down and see my friends at the IRS. So I stop in at Taco Bell to get some breakfast, so I get to sit in the parking lot and eat my breakfast until they open at 8:30. Now this is at 6:45 in the morning. So I get down there and lo and behold, I forgot they open at 7. So if I went by Hardee's and went through that long line, it would be about the same time, so I decided to wait. So I get my food and I make it in one of the parking lots by the federal building right at 8 o'clock. So plenty of time. So I eat my breakfast and I go in there and now remember that the IRS is a federal agency, so they are in the federal courthouse in downtown Nashville on 8th and Broad. So I walk up there and I see these columns up there, these decorative columns. I said, well, that's just a barrier. So then I touch one of them, and they're plastic. Well, the plastic is covering the concrete and steel that covers the barrier, so ever since Timothy McVeigh did that thing and killed all those people, and so they're having to do that now at all federal agencies. So I go in the front door, and there are 2 guards there and a metal detector. Well, I have to pull out all the stuff in my pockets in my briefcase that I had all my paperwork in and all that good stuff, and so I go through the metal detector. It goes off. I guess you know the next thing now. And the gentleman asked me if I had any metal knee implant. I said I got a knee implant and hip implant. So, well, I'm going to have to wand you. But once this wand goes off, I'm going to pat you, but it's going to be the backside of my hand. Of course, people that know me, I tell them, well, if it's the front of your hand, you're going to have to give me a dinner and a movie. He started laughing. So, went through that fine. And so it's about 20 after 8. So I get down there. Of course, it's closed. So there's plenty of chairs out there, and I wait 10 minutes. And I had an appointment at 8:30, and before I got my number, and before I even got to sit down, they called me back there. So I went and seen this nice lady. Unlike the other lady I had a episode with on the phone. So she was very understanding and polite and courteous, and I brought all my paperwork, last year's and this year's tax returns with W-2s, 2 forms of identification, Social Security card, birth certificate, driver's license, da-da-da. Excuse me. So she has to check all this stuff out. So, and let me digress a little bit. There are no cell phones allowed in the office. Cell phones are to be turned off. So I turned mine off, and the only thing to do while sitting in that chair is looking around at the pamphlets that they have. Numerous pamphlets on the desk and in a display there. So I check around on the pamphlets and everything and stuff, and so she gets through identifying who I am, and then they release the tax information so the return can be continually to be processed. Well, then she says, well, since we had to go through all this, now it's going to be 9 more weeks before I get my return. So there's no reason to get upset, to get PO, to be irate. It is what it is, so you just have to deal with it. But I did comment on the other lady on the phone, and she was very apologetic. The lady in the office was very apologetic for her behavior, and which made me feel good. I mean, not all IRS agents are like the one I encountered. So that's all, that's always good to know. And, I'm sorry, but it'll be at least 9 weeks. So that puts it right at the latter part of September. And now remember, all this happened for no fault of my own, that the IRS gets hacked and the Social Security numbers were compromised. So now they put strenuous measures in place for this doesn't happen again. Okie doke. So before I left, I asked the lady, do you have a lot of these come in your office? And she said, oh yes. The rest of the day was booked for identity verification. Well, isn't that something? So I guess I can take comfort or give sympathy to those people that had their identity compromised. So then I got in my truck and I went on to the house. So that's pretty much it. I filed it online, tried to file it online around the first or second week of February. I mailed the return off the 28th, and now I have to wait the 28th of February, and now I have to wait till the 29th or 28th of September to get my refund. So there you go. That's how it usually works. But I have to commend the branch in Nashville. They were very polite and very respectful, and for this untimely incident, I guess you could say. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So now I have to wait till the 28th of September. Of course, I'll be checking it probably, see if they deposited it in our savings account. And then, maybe then, I can get my Sony 10C camera. But like the old story goes, when you get lemons, you make lemonade. So that's exactly what I did on the Homestead Hill Hootenanny trip. And it came out fine. So there you go. Now next week I'm on vacation, and I'm hoping that I can get with Harley Trek and ride down to Chattanooga via the back roads and go visit a restaurant called Bees Restaurant. It's a all-you-can-eat place, and they have the food on a Lazy Susan, with a lack of a better word, and you just help yourself. Heard a lot of good stories about Bees, and it's not that far from the Georgia line. So I can cross over there, take a video, and color in my Georgia patch. So that'll be good. So that's it for this one. Ooh, tree must have snapped all that wind the other night. We'll catch you guys later. This is a Smyrna Cowboy here at the Homestead, the Hacienda in Smyrna, Tennessee. Wishing you and yours a good day. And until next time,